So long story short, but they mention, they go over a few questions, and one of the questions I believe they ask, what this prove about Jehovah. So if people might not be putting it together, right? Some people might be, but long story short, I wanted to just mention how don't only show us how almighty Jehovah God is, right? And I understand how people say, it shows that we should be obedient to Jehovah. But it also shows what happened to those that are disobedient. And also, just to add on, it also mentions how Jehovah always give us a time to change ourselves, to change our lives. He always pre-warn us. He never just do an act, even though he can just act, because he's the almighty Jehovah. He's very powerful. But yet, what he do? He humbles himself and allow us to get a second chance to change ourselves, to turn around, so to speak, from, our evil and sinfulness. He allows us to turn around and try to redeem ourselves. With repent. And what do I mean by that? Because just as he warned or pre-warned, the Pharaoh of Egypt, right? Didn't he tell him to let my people go? He forewarned. He could have just acted, but he didn't. He gave him a chance over and over to Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh changed his mind. All right, I'll let your people go. Then changed his mind. Then he did it over and over and over. Don't that show that Jehovah, as powerful as he is, he can just act, but he don't. He allow us to get a second chance at life. Don't that show that he give us a chance to change ourselves, to change our lives, to redeem ourselves? So there's no excuses when he do act, because he give us more than enough time. Just as he's going to bless all of those who didn't get to learn about him to come back, to resurrection. Also, those who died and might have, they never died in vain, but those who died on the behest of Jehovah, they showed their faith, they showed their dedication to him. So he's going to bring them back. But what I'm saying is, in totality, is it shows you how loving God is and how compassionate he is, and how he's even compassionate enough to give us a chance to not just act. Like me and you here breathing right now, if you're watching this. You should thank Jehovah for that, because the point is, he could just take us all out of here. But he give us a chance to redeem ourselves. So when people saying, I don't believe in that, he been saying that for eons. When is the last day going to come? But I guarantee you, when the last day do come, I guarantee your eyes will be big. Because you're going to be like, oh man, I wished I gave myself to Jehovah. So you